1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey everyone, my name is Christoph Jakob. I'm a music composer and sound designer for video games. Splatoon Raiders is finally here, and as of recording this video, I've played it for like 3.5 hours. One thing that instantly caught my attention, obviously, was the super weird music. Today let's check out ESCARPMENT TORMENT by the new band DHA, one of the new Splat bands that provides this Salmon-esque music. But does it really sound like Salmon music? And does it even need to?
I'll start breaking it down.
Yeah, this sounds like Salmon, alright. Especially the cello. Is this just in 4/4? First, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I decided to eat yogurt and some of it landed on my shirt. I'm not going to do this with every single Splatoon Raiders breakdown in the future, but let's compare the instrumentation, the choice of sounds and other stylistic choices, with the Samurai music from the band Omega 3. That band is made up of a cellist, a timpanist, and a DJ who loves using samples. This new band, I looked up the pronunciation, it actually seems to be DHA, is also formed by a cellist and timpanist. However, the third member doesn't seem to be a DJ, but instead it's a multi-instrumentalist. We can see that they are playing a trumpet or horn-like instrument in the cover art. But if you look closer, you can actually also spot an acoustic guitar on their back. It could also be a ukulele, since it clearly has 4 strings and not 6. That other horn behind them is probably just a speaker and not actually an instrument. What I find pretty hilarious is how the cellist seems to play the cello. I mean, just look at it. Now let's actually talk about the music itself. The timpani has been toned back a lot. It has always been one of the most prominent instruments in Omega 3's music. But here it's actually fairly subtle and not distorted, or at least not much. The same can be said about the drum samples. They're all a little softer and held back in DHA's music. Should I just call them DHA? I'm not quite sure. What should we call them, Chad? Let me know down in the comments below. The instruments themselves are fairly similar though. We hear a kick drum, we hear different kinds of claps, there even seems to be a marching snare drum here and there. The cello is pretty much exclusively using chromatic notes. Chromatic notes, for those who don't know, basically just means that you start on a random note and you either move up or down the scale without skipping a single note. I couldn't find any info on this online, but to be fair, I'm not really on social media. But the cello is probably played by Seigen Tokuzawa again. It's definitely been played live, and it would just make sense to bring this player back. Especially the cello. Is this just in 4/4? No, I think there's something odd going on with the time signature. The second section moves away from chromaticism towards something that's equally as weird. Tritones. A tritone is considered one of the most dissonant intervals in music. And what is the cello doing? It's focusing hard on those tritones. It's playing almost nothing but them, actually. You know what baffles me about this band the most though? Next to the cello, timpani and drum samples, you can also hear high-pitched vocal-esque sounds and a guitar, which is exactly what happens in one of my own Splat bands, Ruff Riot, from the original Splash back in 2022. On that note, did you know that I released Splash Ultimate recently? An album full of fan-made Splatoon-inspired tracks. It even has fan-made Salmon tracks and even 2 fan-made Splatoon Raiders tracks. You can listen to it here on this channel or pretty much everywhere, so go check it out if you haven't already. Thanks. Next, we have to talk about the time signature. Or time signatures. I couldn't tell what's going on during my initial reaction, as you may have noticed. So let's try to break it down slowly. I think the song has a BPM of 157. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can always hear 3 bars of 4/4, followed by an odd, or at least somewhat unexpected meter. Like a little tape rewind sound, kind of. The following section is a little less odd, at least regarding the time signatures. It's almost entirely in 4/4. I hear the addition of I think it's actually an acoustic guitar after all, and a bunch of weird, high-pitched synths or vocal-esque sounds that definitely add to the general tensity of this tune. Tensity? You say tenseness. Tenseness? Intensity, that's probably a better word. In case you're sitting there going,
when are you going to talk about the chords? I am going to subscribe just so I can unsubscribe again.
For a tune like this, I think it doesn't make that much sense to talk about chords. There's not really a chord progression that we could focus on and analyze. This whole song is made up of elements that are mostly supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. And I think it's doing a really good job at that. Fishing Frenzy, is that you? This sounds so much like Fishing Frenzy. So I'm assuming this plays during especially intense battles. Is it just me, or does this final section also remind some of you of Fishing Frenzy from Splatoon 2 and 3? The way it's written, the general melodic approach, and the heavy emphasis on the cello really resembles Fishing Frenzy. There must have been an inspiration there, definitely. While I'm a bit disappointed that the timpani and the drum samples are so far in the back, so far back in the mix, they're fairly quiet, that's basically what that means. This tune has actually grown on me pretty quickly. It is safe to say that the cello is the star of ESCARPMENT TORMENT though. Thanks for watching. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Let me know down in the comments below which Splatoon Raiders track you would like me to make a video on. Since this game is still very new, please do not request stuff like final boss music or ending themes. Did you know that I just released Splash Ultimate? Splash 3 if you so will, an album filled with fan-made Splatoon music, including 2 fan-made Splatoon Raiders tracks. If you haven't listened to it yet, I will leave some links down below for you to check it out. Thanks, and I'll see you all next time.